Good evening. I'm Steve Mallory. Tonight we're talking with the farmer who owns the cow, Bobette, a Highland cow who turned a quiet field into something no one here will forget. For 2 years, Bobette spent her nights bouncing on a trampoline, slowly drawing neighbors who came out with lawn chairs and snacks, just to see what she'd do next. What started as something strange became a regular thing, and last night it ended with Bobette jumping over the moon. With a crowd watching, she jumped into the sky and flew over the moon and landed safely back in a field before going back to eating grass like it was just another night. And here we are with the farmer who owns Bobette. How are you doing?
I'm excellent, and thank you so much, sir, for inviting me into your TV program. I'm thrilled to be here and sharing Bobette's story. I thought I cleaned all the grass off. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm chuffed. I'm
what
so
was the
excited.
What was the first notice Bobette, what did you first notice about Bobette that clued you in that she was doing something strange?
Well, I knew from when we got her as a calf that there was going to be something special about this little one. She had a special glint in her eye. You know the one that cows get, that special glint that cows get in their eye sometimes. You know. But she had that special look, and I knew she was gonna do something big with her life. And I thought maybe she would just be one of them nice like petting zoo cows. But no, turns out she was meant to jump over the moon.
What was the first reaction you had when she jumped on a trampoline?
Well, the first thought I had was, where'd that cow get that trampoline? Because, so we don't keep trampolines anywhere near the farm these days because my father's mother, she used to have a trampoline for the chickens to entertain themselves. Just one of them little round buddies. And but the shenanigans that chickens got up to with the trampoline, we knew it was no good. Chickens going everywhere. Eggs everywhere. Feathers everywhere. So that's when we set the rule, no more trampolines on the farm. So the first thought I had when Bobette had a trampoline was, where'd Bobette get that trampoline? Because it looked just like my great-great-granny's chicken trampoline. But I don't think it was, because we threw that one out ages ago.
Chickens.
Yeah, I had chickens too. Did you know I had chickens? They're lovely chickens. They're right sweet, real soft.
Oh, let me guess. They started a zoo.
No, they started a band, obviously. Nah, I'm just kidding you. Chickens don't start bands, but they do make an awful mess on a trampoline. Terrible, terrible nonsense that is.
Okay, I need more money. Did you ever think that this would go on for 2 years? 2 years?
2 years it was. 2 years of her just absolutely just going to work, jumping on that trampoline. No, I did think she was gonna, like them phases that, them phases that teenagers go through, right? Sometimes they want to wear, bright colors, or be like, no, Dad, I don't want to work on the dairy farm anymore. Or, no, I don't want to take care of the chicken coop. Those I thought it would be that kind of phase. But no, she kept at it. And I'd say probably she was a good 18 months into it when I knew that she was really, she found her calling. She found her calling. And you can only go against that for so long before if you can't beat them, join them, right? So that's when we got her the big trampoline.
Why didn't you just get rid of the trampoline? It's the cow. The cow's not going to care if you get rid of the trampoline because it's a cow.
Well, first of all, she did care, because we did try getting rid of the trampoline, because like I told you, can't have trampoline on the farm because of the chickens. But, I think they knew it was hers, because we didn't really have a problem with the chickens on the trampoline. But we did try getting rid of the trampoline. But somehow, every night, that cow found its way back onto that little itty bitty trampoline. All four little hooves just like squished together on the trampoline. It was it was a hoot. But yeah, we tried getting rid of it. Didn't work.
What?
I see you're imagining, yeah, so she would like put all her 4 little hooves together, like all together like this, and then just sort of bounce. And it seemed to defy the laws of physics, but you know.
Yeah, because it does defy the laws of physics.
Exactly.
It's a trampoline.
So
cows weigh like, don't know how much, but a lot.
They do weigh a lot. You are correct. They weigh a lot. It does defy the laws of physics. That's why I knew it was magic.
We're bringing magic into this now.
Of course we're bringing magic into this. How else is a cow supposed to go over the moon if it's not magic? Big trampoline, big heart, sprinkle of magic. That's what happened. Right there in my farm.
I have an idea.
Sure.
Sprinkle of delusion.
No, I don't think delusion factored into it. See, that seems like an awful lot of people to have sort of a joint situation going on because, the neighbors started hauling up their lawn chairs. Sometimes it was just kind of goofy afternoon entertainment, but by the end of it, we had to start charging admission. We all started wearing uniforms, the black and white for the cows. And, I had to hire security because I was scared someone was going to cow nap her.
Kidnap a cow.
A cow nap. Kidnapping would be a goat. A baby goat's a kid. So if it was kidnapping, she'd be a goat. But she weren't a goat, she were a cow. So it'd be a cow napping.
Why would someone steal a cow?
Because she's special. She's got magic in them hooves. Or some sort of special cow brain. They would have stole her from me. Stole her from her home. Taking her away from her dreams and her goals. Can't have that. So we had security. But we dressed them up like farmers so no one would know. See?
How do you know she has dreams? Did she walk up and say, I have dreams?
No, but she did keep finding a trampoline and jumped on it for 2 years straight until she went right up on over the moon.
How did she find the trampoline?
I don't know. I didn't have a trampoline on my farm. Maybe someone put it there as a prank. Maybe I'm being punked. But joke's on them, because Bobette jumped over the moon. Plus, we eventually invested, like I said, into one of them big Olympic-sized trampolines. Real bouncy.
How'd you buy an Olympic trampoline?
I Googled it.
You Googled it.
I Googled it. I Googled it. I don't know.
You Googled a trampoline.
Just because I'm a farmer doesn't mean I don't know how to use the internet, sir. Of course I Googled it.
Well,
how else was I supposed to get an Olympic-sized trampoline?
Well, I'm
for
sorry.
my cow to jump on to eventually jump over the moon.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't think you can buy Olympic-sized trampolines on the internet.
Obviously you can, because I did, so ha ha ha, joke's on you. Ask me more of your fancy questions there, sir,
We're
or
gonna
else
come
I'm
back to this.
Oh, okay, I certainly hope so.
Probably not, but I'm changing the subject.
Sure thing, sir.
What does a typical night look out in your field? Oh my God.
See, you were right. We are going to come back to it. So we got to start by clearing off the trampoline, right? Because there's usually grass and dirt. And sir, how unprofessional of you! Here I am, spending my time telling my heart story of my special cow Bobette, trying to paint you a beautiful picture and transport you to my farm where magic happens, and you don't even have the decency to not be on your cellular phone.
You're talking about a cow jumping over the moon.
Exactly.
Man.
And so why would you want to be talking about anything else? I bet you were trying to figure out if I could buy an Olympic-sized trampoline by using your phone.
No, I was looking at nothing because it's more interesting than hearing about a cow jumping over the moon.
I could have gone to any other news station, but I thought you would take my story seriously. Your team said that you were so interested and so invested in talking about my sweet Bobette, my sweet girl. And here I am spending my time. This is terrible.
Oh, it is so terrible. They lied. They like to lie. I also like to lie too.
Well, that is unprofessional news making. Now you better get back. I ain't gonna shake your hand anymore, because I shook your hand last time and then you wiped it away. You wiped it away. Mr. Mallory, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you are not a man that can believe in the magic and dreams of cows. That must be a sad story. And I'm so sorry that you don't have that magic in your heart. And I want to share it with you. I'm here in earnest to share my magic, the magic of Babette and her story, that you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Again, we're circling back to the cow having a dream. How did the cow tell you that the cow...
She didn't have to tell me. She showed me.
So she didn't tell you. You're assuming she has a dream. She doesn't have a dream.
Of course. Do you say... Are you saying cows don't dream?
Yes,
that
I'm
they don't
telling
look
you,
at
cows
the
don't have
stars and have dreams? Every living being has dreams.
You're saying an apple has a dream.
It could. Have you ever asked it? Sir?
How did you even get on this show?
I received a very, very well-worded email from someone on your team. They saw the news stories about Babette and decided to follow along. He was a very nice gentleman. He was very conscientious and very invested in Babette's story, and I thought you would be too. And I am sorry that you live in a world where cows can't be magic and can't have dreams. That's so sad. And my heart breaks for you, Steve. My heart breaks. Here, for you. It's an early version of our Babette merch, and I hope you wear that and you let yourself have dreams and believe in magic. And one day, you too will jump over the moon.
Still not feeling anything different.
Well, it doesn't take effect that quickly, sir.
You know, you need to, step back from the cow thing and maybe, see a doctor, a psychiatrist.
Why would I step back from the cow thing? It has made me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So I am so rich.
So you're using your cow?
Yeah, of course.
It's a scandal. This is scandalous.
I mean, it's certainly something.
You are a terrible person, which is hypocritical, because I'm also I'm a hypocrite. This isn't fair. Leave. Bye-bye. We'll be back after the break.
You must be the reporter. Come with me.
So, Miss McGill, how does it feel being Canada's famous women engineer?
The real story is the work we've done retooling this factory.
To build the Hawker Hurricane?
Indeed. 40 planes last month with a capacity of up to 100. Our fighters are over England as we speak. Of course, it pains me to see airplanes mass-produced like boxcars or baby carriages. But in war, we make concessions in favor of innovation.
You must feel at home, though, managing all of these women.
I'm not here to manage women.
Well, you must admit it is an unusual job.
I'm the chief engineer here. I do what engineers do. That's all.
What are we doing now?
If we are to win this war, we need to know how she flies.
Elsie McGill was the world's first female aeronautical engineer. She oversaw Canada's production of Hawker Hurricanes during the Second World War, earning her the nickname Queen of the Hurricanes.
Hello, again. Hope you enjoyed the ads. I know I didn't. If there's ads, I don't know. Is anyone paying for this shows? I have no idea. No. Probably not. No, makes sense. It's me again, Steve. Shh, I didn't tell you could talk yet.
Sorry, man.
I have been told that I can't get mad at the people. Yes, the people. Yeah. Are they people? Well, anyway, I've been told I can't get mad as much at the people I interview anymore. So currently I'm sitting here with local performer Kai, who goes by the stage name Kai the Voice. And he has been making waves, or at least making loud noises across Corner Brook. How's it going?
Going great, man. Going great. Glad to be here.
That's good.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Steve, yes.
Steve, yeah. Kai.
Steve.
Kai.
Known for his unwavering confidence and his belief that he is one of the best singers alive. Is it true?
Well, I've been told that I'm kind of on a par with like Axl Rose, Steve Tyler, kind of along those lines. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see about that. While reactions to his performances are mixed, Kai remains undeterred, insisting that his vocal talent is undeniable. Tonight, I will be sitting down with Kai to learn about his music, among other things. Kai, for viewers at home, how would you describe yourself and introduce yourself as an artist?
Well, I'd say, hi, I'm Kai. That'd be the first thing I do. The next thing I do is I say I'm a musician. I cover a variety of genres of music. I've been around for a while. I'm pretty well known in the Corner Brook area and the surrounding area. And now how surrounding, that's up to you to figure out. But I guess that's what I do. My pronouns are he, him, they, their, pretty much anything you want. I'm a pretty open guy. Yeah, I guess that's what I'd say.
All right. Before we get any further, would you be willing to sing a short sample for our viewers now of any song of your choosing?
Well, listen, I've been working on a new album. Coming out as soon as I can get a producer to produce it. It's called Mud.
You're making a country album.
Well, it's kind of country, gospel, rock, a bit of reggae in there, and just a touch of musical theater. Like I said, I cover a lot of genres. I could do a song, just a couple of bars of something from the album that's coming out.
First of all, did you just list every single genre that has a guitar in it?
Well, I don't know. I think I might have left out country. I might have left out. I never said pop, did I? Guitars and pop. But I like blending different genres. Gospel reggae and metal theater kind of stuff.
Metal theater.
Yeah, metal theater, man, is like really acid rock in a kind of a musical.
Let's just get to the music. Can you play guitar?
Well, I've held a guitar. I've strummed a guitar. Can I actually play a guitar? I wouldn't say I'm a proficient guitar player. I'm not a proficient guitar player, but from time to time I make the noise, and when I need to accompany myself, that's all I need is a couple of strums on the strings in whatever order, and
right,
it all comes out in the wash.
I'll get you a guitar. We have a guitar over here for some reason.
So.
Oh, it doesn't come off the wall. It's not real. It's a lie. Why? Everything here is a lie. Yeah. Sing, please.
Sorry, man. I wish I could have played a couple of bars for you on the guitar, but like you said, it's not real. That's too bad because it would have blown your mind, man. It would have blown your mind. Sing. All right. So here's from my album, Mud. Are you ready? What I do is rock and roll. It's what makes up my soul. If you want to hear rock and roll, let me take you down the rock and roll road. It's just a couple of bars.
What camera?
For you.
Which camera are you?
Why do I keep getting these people? Did you say, why do you get interviews like this?
I said,
You're lucky, I guess.
Why
Good
is
luck.
the lights purple?
The lights are... Wow, man, you must have taken taking something because I don't see any purple in them lights. But that's okay, man. You do you, man. You do you. We all gotta do us.
Many artists talk about inspiration. Who do you believe you're most comparable to in the music world?
Easy. Axl Rose, Steve Tyler, all the way. Maybe a little Johnny Cash in there.
No, you're not.
Maybe a little Johnny Cash.
No, you are not. You are not Johnny Cash. You are not him.
Well, which Johnny Cash are you talking about now? Now there's the Folsom Prison Jew Blues Johnny Cash. I get that.
One of them, I don't know.
That. But no.
Neither.
But like his second cousin's name is also Johnny, and me and Johnny used to play in a band together a long time ago now. But that's the Johnny Cash I'm talking about.
All right. Do you listen back to your recordings often? And what do you think of them when you hear them?
You know what? I got my recordings playing in my apartment almost constantly. Almost constantly. And it gets to the point where I don't even know they're on anymore. I just get up in the morning and flick them on, and it's just it's my ambiance, if you know what I mean, in my apartment. You come, some people light candles so you have the scent of an apartment. Well, I've got my music. It's kind of like the ambiance of my apartment.
So does your wife just not step into your apartment?
Wife? Which wife?
Yeah, I don't know what I expected. What did you feel like the first time you were booed? Because I know you have. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's a tough one because I can't remember exactly how long ago that was. But I'd say, well, it's probably when I was with a group of guys. We were pretty twisted guys, right? We made up a group called Twisted Brother, and we were playing, and it was a kind of a small gig, but our bass player was out. Broken finger. So we got our drummer to sub for the bass player. We got our piano player to sub for the drummer. And that didn't work out so well, because the drummer's not really a bass player.
Wow. Intuitive. The drummer didn't work to play the bass. The drummer hit stuff with sticks.
Yeah, but they're both kind of rhythmic, right? You got to be rhythmic.
No.
Got to have
they're
rhythm.
They're completely different.
Well, if you're playing bass and you're going ba-dum, 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 and instead of going ba-dum, 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 you go ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It just doesn't work, right? So that's what was happening that night. And, I can understand the audience didn't appreciate it. And, there was a little bit, if things were a little off. So, we got
a little off.
Night.
Your piano player was playing the bass, nor the drums. Doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense.
Well, they both use hands, right? Piano player, drummer, both using their hands. We figured, okay.
Basketball and soccer players. Wait,
basketball, hands, soccer, feet, man. See, that doesn't work.
Baseball and basketball both use hands.
Yeah.
There we go.
They both throw things, too. So perfect, man. That'd be a great little mesh there, man.
You put LeBron James in, a baseball game.
Totally.
That doesn't work.
Think how fast he could steal second.
That's not how it works.
Excellent, man.
Yes, he can run fast, but that doesn't mean he can hit a ball flying towards him with a bat because he's used to dribbling a ball. They're two completely different sports.
Well,
Different.
You see things your way, I see things my way. We thought it did work. It didn't work out perfectly, but it worked okay. You know what I mean? So there you go. We got booed. That was it.
Do you believe that great singers are born, made, or simply destined?
Born, made, or destined? Well, I'd have to say all three. I mean, I think you're born great, you're made almost every night on tour, and you're destined for incredible things. That's what I'd have to say. Martini, got any more of that?
Nope, just for me.
All right, then.
What do you say to critics who don't understand your approach to singing?
I tell them to bite me. Ha! That's what I tell them. I mean, critics, what do they know, right? It's all a matter of taste, really. You know, some people like certain kinds of music, some people like other certain kinds of music. And when you combine all kinds of different kinds of music, it kind of makes you wonder what you're listening to sometimes, and critics just can't handle it. So I tell them, bite me if you don't like it.
Bite you.
Bite me.
When you imagine your future, what kind of stages do you see yourself performing on?
Well, only the biggest, man, only the biggest. Like Carnegie Hall would be great.
You're not going to get to Carnegie Hall.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could get there if I wanted to. Now, whether I get to play there or not, I don't know. But I mean, I got a car. I could drive. You know, maybe
Yeah, and
once
then-
they see me, I'd be
And
there,
then be
you
refused
know?
at the door.
What's
You
that?
would be refused at the door if you went to Carnegie Hall.
How would I
They-
be? Well, I got bouncer friends. I can tell you right now that they'd let me through that door like that, man. I'd be in there.
No, you don't. Final question. How does it feel to be famous?
It feels great, man. I think everybody should be famous, but you know, you got your paparazzi out there doing their job. I love those guys taking my picture all the time. Well, the guy taking my picture all the time, and you know, I mean,
Who's
the
taking
women.
your picture? No one's taking your picture, man.
I got a guy takes my picture, man. He's
Who,
my
your mother?
paparazzi fella.
Your mother
I call
takes
him
your
Papa.
photos.
He is my
Yeah,
papa. Yeah, he takes my picture all the time, and there we go. So you got that happening.
You're not famous.
People
You're not
asking me to
famous.
sign
You
autographs.
are not famous.